Welcome to another installment of your devotional dose, where you get the best medicine to live your best life. I'm Pastor Edson, and today I want to talk about love. And I'm talking about that real love. You know the type. That loved us so much that he gave his only son type of love. That all your heart, soul, and mind type of love. That love your enemies and pray for your persecutors love. This is not the kind you'll find for sale at the store once a year. Oh, no. In fact, this love is always in high demand, yet always in low supply. Remember that Jackie DeShannon song? It definitely got one thing right. Love really is what the world needs now, and actually, what it's always needed. But that's the problem. All of us need that love. We want that love. But have you ever wondered why that love eludes so many of us? Now, when the Bible tells us about God's love, it's not expressed in economical language. Actually, that's where some of the most exaggerated and embellished language is used. We see phrases like more than, unfailing, endures, forever, abounding. And the NIV translation has one of my favorite expressions about this: lavish. Yeah, you heard me right, lavish. And just in case you're wondering, this is how Webster defines lavish. It's a verb, and it means to expend or bestow with profusion, squander. Wait, did I read that correctly? Squander? I mean, have you ever thought of God loving you wastefully? Now, I'm sure some of you are scratching your heads on that one, so let me explain. The idea here is not describing God as throwing away love that he doesn't want or need, but rather that God loves us without regard to quantity. It means he's not sitting there with some spreadsheet marking every unit of love that he expends on us. Actually, God literally bankrupts his love bank on each of us as if you or I were the only one in the universe. But this begs the question, do you experience that kind of love? And before you answer, I don't mean it conceptually or ideologically. I mean, do you personally experience God's lavish love? You see, the tricky thing about love is, it really doesn't matter how much love one pours out to another if that love isn't received. Now that would actually be wasteful. I know it's unthinkable, sad even. So many people purport to be in relationship with God, but only to experience his love as a concept, an idea. Now I hope that's not you, but if it is, would you indulge me in a bit of armchair psychology? Okay. I believe that when we don't experience God's love, it is likely because somewhere in our hearts, our love story hasn't been sweet or rosy, more like bitter and thorny. Some significant injury tucked deep within. And that injury, no matter how much we dress it up in religion or piety, doesn't just go away. These heart stories are powerful paradigms that can deeply influence our view of God's love for us. And quite frankly, our view of anyone's love for us. And we can't know the impact of these stories until we're willing to listen to them and acknowledge our pain. I mean, when was the last time you searched your heart for old festering wounds? Have the love stories of your life hardened you from God's invitation to transformative love? You know, I'm so grateful for God's promise to us on this matter. Through his prophet Ezekiel, he says this: "And I will give you a new heart, and I will put a new spirit in you. I will take out your stony, stubborn heart and give you a tender, responsive heart." What a wonderfully lavish promise. However, unlike other heart transplants, this promise is not a passive affair. It beckons us to sort through some rather painful stories that will uncover probably some of the darkest moments of your life. But God's assurance is this, that He will rewrite your heart stories. Beloved, I'm so happy to tell you that God's love isn't just a once-a-year event. And with some effort, you can truly begin to taste and see how good it is. Why not ask Him where He's working in your heart today? God bless you. God loves you.